All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Did You Like That? I'm Dre.
I'm Tommy T.
And we are going to review movies and let you know if we like them or not. It's kind of the idea of it,
right? Right.
So today we come to you talking about Mortal Kombat. It's a hot ticket in town. I think everybody and their mom's seen it. But if you haven't, by the slight chance that you haven't, this is a spoiler review, meaning
Stop watching now.
Cut this shit off
right now. And then go watch it and then come back and watch this.
And let us know, did you like it? All right. So Mortal Kombat is all about an MMA fighter, Cole Young, who seeks out Earth's champions in order to stand against the enemies of our world in a high stakes battle for the universe. Now, I think we should get into it.
Let's do it.
Tommy, did you like that?
I did like it, man. That is so funny. I did like the movie and everything. I think it was so super dope. I want to jump into Cole Young.
Okay.
Because Cole was like, he was kind of like the guide. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy, when you're like drawing on a ruler, you use the ruler to guide you. Cole, that's why I looked at Cole. Because it was kind of like, why is he here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think that's like kind of what everybody felt throughout the whole movie. Like, why is this guy here?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, honestly, you kind of throw this new character in. And as you know, Mortal Kombat has a fandom. It's not just something that just came out of nowhere, but that's interesting you say you like him because I didn't think we needed the character, man. I'm not going to lie to you. He's not very interesting.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really enjoyed, I would have enjoyed more of the Scorpion and Sub-Zero dynamic and kind of how they got into their beef, you know what I'm saying, between the tribes or whatnot. But the Lin Kuei and
I don't know how you say I don't know how you say Scorpion's tribe, but no, the storyline itself was the first 7 minutes were on point as far as like the story with Scorpion and Sub-Zero because it doesn't truly explains the rivalry, but it explains the beginning of it, right?
Okay.
So once you get past that part, it's like you jump into the Cole Young and like once you get into him, and that's why I was like, he's the navigator or the narrator of the rest of the thing. Because you think about, this is my opinion. Like, this is what I'm thinking. Dre, you probably disagree with me.
I do.
100-fold. But so once you get into it, it's like Cole Young is basically introducing everybody to Mortal Kombat and the fighters. So it's like a way to get to it instead of, because we already know, like majority of the people that are fans of Mortal Kombat already knows like what's going on in Mortal Kombat. But yeah, I get that. He's more of a conduit to kind of like guide it, in which I get it. I just find that kind of lazy. On the writing team, and we'll get more into that later on because when I think about the story structure and how it was set up, it definitely has some flaws there. But I thought the movie was enjoyable overall. Cole Young, did I think he was necessarily needed to explain Mortal Kombat? I think everybody has a general knowledge of Mortal Kombat, so I didn't think that he was necessarily needed there. And if you're going to bring him there, make him a character that people already, kind of know. So that's the only thing I would say about that. Was he horrible? No. I got why they utilized him. Absolutely. Did I think it was lazy? Yeah. Yeah, I think it was. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this. How did you feel about Scorpion and Sub-Zero? I always liked that dynamic. You know what I'm saying? Like the story of Scorpion and Sub-Zero and the rivalry they have. Like for one point, like I like the good Sub-Zero because, at one point, it's Sub-Zero's brother who's actually a good guy.
Yeah.
The bad guy Sub-Zero sucks, but the story, I wish they would have explained more or went more in depth with Scorpion.
Yeah.
Like in the movie, because he had to go through a lot to like the Nether Realm, because that was an opportunity because they did in the movie showed the amulet that Quan Chi was trying to get.
Yeah, and that brings me to that's a wonderful point you just brought up. Because I felt like the animated story, and if you haven't checked out Scorpion's Revenge, I suggest you do that as well.
Yeah.
Because it was a great story and an introductory story. And the way that they incorporated Scorpion into that story and his journey into the Mortal Kombat tournament, I thought it was really good writing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know that they couldn't really rip off the cartoon because the cartoon did come first.
Right.
And you didn't want to give people the exact same thing. But I think if they would have followed that a little bit more and find out a way to tell that story, but, put their own piece onto that, I think it would have been nice.
No, for sure.
Yeah, but like the guys, I love the guys who play Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Oh, for sure, man. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was HBO has a show. Man, I hate that I don't have it. It's called Warrior.
Oh yeah.
That's where Sub-Zero. The guy that played Sub-Zero.
Yeah, that's what was his name? Joe Taslim.
Yeah,
Joe Taslim.
He played that. Dude is cold. Yeah, man. Dude is nice.
And Hiroyuki Sanada was really good as Scorpion.
Yeah,
which is funny to me because I actually felt like he would have been a better Shang Tsung than Scorpion, because I just felt like it's so funny because like the casting on it was such an interesting choice because I'm just gonna bring up Raiden and Shang Tsung. I thought they were on the weak side. Well, they look like regular guys.
Well, I've always thought like Raiden. I feel like throughout the whole thing, I thought the casting was off just a little bit.
Yeah,
but Raiden was off the most to me.
Yeah,
just because I didn't see him as a what was it, Chinese guy?
I just didn't see him as a god. He looked like I worked in the office with this guy. Like we've definitely said good morning at the coffee machine. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know. He just was a regular guy.
But like in the games, and I tried not to base a lot of things based off the old one, the first two that came.
The movie?
Yeah, the first
that was
two
a white
movies.
guy, so definitely not.
But I'd also wanted to have them as close as possible to what we've been used to in the video game.
Yeah.
And Raiden has never been an Asian guy.
Has he not?
No, not ever in the video game. He was never an Asian guy. So he was a white guy in the video games.
Oh, well, I'm glad they made him Asian, but like just not that Asian. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other Asian guys who I just feel like in actors
it could have been better.
That fit that profile.
Somebody that would have been dope is an Asian guy is Lee. What's his name? Rush Hour.
Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan would have been dope.
Yeah, but you know what? I think a big thing about this movie was the budget wasn't quite there.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't realize that. So I think overall, the movie did good with the budget that they had. Obviously, it was a $50 million budget, which is not big by any means in Hollywood. To us, it's big. So I can get some stuff done with 50 mil. But in terms of this movie, because honestly, video game to movie have not been that well done.
Mario was
executed. That was not a good movie.
You didn't think so?
It didn't age well.
I
didn't love it then when it came out. I just love the idea of the Mario Brothers, but
I think that's like.
But the track record just hasn't been great.
For Mortal Kombat, though, man, I feel like that's what people, or at least me, going into it, I was like so excited for. We finally got a new Mortal Kombat movie that is going to age with the technology that we have, because now, what is it called? CGI?
Yeah.
You have that technology, whereas in 95 and 98, they didn't have that. So it was a lot of stuff looking very old. Like if you go back and look at it now, but now it's like, oh snap, like the Kung Lao going through the floor. Like it looks so seamless, man. But it's like that's what you look for because that's what's in the game.
And and we're gonna get into that some more, the visual effects, because I know we on the character train right now, and I just want to know,
bro. You just gotta reel me in because I go places.
No, I feel that, and we definitely gonna go there. Did you like Jax?
Yeah, I thought that was a good one. I thought Jax was a good one. I didn't like the story behind because Jax's story has changed a lot.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of funny because he started out with arms and we know he gonna lose them.
But at one point, Jax decided to. One of the stories was Jax decided to change his arms out. Yeah, and then this one somebody took his arms off.
Sub-Zero, he froze him. Yeah. He froze him off. You know what I'm saying? But I like Jax's character. I thought Mehcad Brooks did a really good job with that.
I think he played Jax before.
I had never seen him as Jax, but let me ask you about Liu Kang. How you feel about Liu Kang?
Liu Kang was weak. Like I like who they had because I can't think of anybody else that they would put in that place. But I mean, like the person, but just the character in the movie was weak to me, and it was like Liu Kang has never been a dependent person.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel like he was one of those characters that definitely developed more through
that's what the I was movie. Looking for. Yeah,
and he started off weird as hell. Like I was like, what is this? He had like kind of this Michael Jackson quality towards him. I'm sorry, but it was real Michael Jackson. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then as it went on, and he kind of
started to take that leadership role that you wanted to see from him.
Yeah, he had a arc in there, very quick one, but he had one in there, which I thought was amazing. And then I loved him and Kung Lao's relationship. Did I pronounce his name right? Kung Lao?
Kung Lao.
Yeah, like I love their brotherhood relationship, and it was a nice callback to the original where, Shang Tsung killed his brother and took his brother's soul, and he was hell bent on that revenge. Mm-hmm. So now with their relationship, and spoiler, but yeah, Kung Lao dies, which I hate they killed him off so early, man, to Shang Tsung. That gives something for that establishes that rivalry there between them two. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was a nice callback how they did that. I didn't like Shang Tsung. I did not. I thought, again, he was one of those ones that was miscast. I just didn't find him intimidated. Yeah. He just was like an Asian guy in a wig.
But I don't think
a long wig.
I didn't mind the Shang Tsung just because it was like he's just there. A lot of people probably are gonna be like, no, he was terrible. But for me, he was like it's like you think about it, he really didn't play a major role.
But in this, it's the presence, bro. It's the presence. Him. He didn't have a menacing presence. He didn't really have like this. It just didn't command the way that I'm used to seeing. And the guy that played him originally is still alive. So I wish they would have just got him, to be honest with you. And like he just do that. I'm sure he was open to it. I felt
like Shang Tsung was too aggressive in this movie as far as like trying to kill the Earth Realm people. Yeah. Or too openly trying to cheat.
Yeah, I think that they really missed the mark on like explaining the motivation of why everybody's doing what the hell they're doing in this movie. Yeah. And I just think that's why like we're gonna get to like my problems with the story and the editing. I just thought it was it could have been done better. So did you like Sonya?
Sonya was good.
You liked that? I liked it too.
Yeah, Sonya was good.
I think that character developed more further down the line.
Yeah. Like they actually put a new spin to Sonya.
Yeah, they did.
Because for her not to have the dragon
symbol
on her and not be considered a fighter straight out the gate was interesting and different.
And then that gives them something to kind of expound on with the next one because it is a franchise. You know what I'm saying? I do think it's going to be Mortal Kombat.
They should set up like 3 and 4.
Yeah.
This one should set it up for like 3 and 4.
I know the Sub-Zero guy said that he set up he signed for like four movies or something like that. Yeah, some type of deal with that.
That's cool.
But let's talk about, I think, the highlight of the movie. I think the best character that they had in this movie that kept the movie alive, and that's Kano.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't expect it.
No, I like it. It's when he popped in and he was like talking, he was talking and stuff. I was like, this dude hit it.
Yeah.
Like throughout the whole movie, he hit Kano. He was a diehard, this is Kano.
For sure.
And, I liked it. I liked him.
I mean, I thought the comedic timing was on point.
Right.
There was this whole dinner scene in the movie because, well, let me just step back a little bit. I loved how Kano was like the tour guide because he's this black market weapons and arms dealer, you know what I'm saying? It's part of the Black Dragon tribe or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he's supposed to be the leader. And, he's no loyalty, no honor amongst thieves type guy. And I loved how I just loved the character altogether. I just thought the comedic timing was good. I thought that his fight sequence with Reptile was really amazing. I loved Reptile. That's an honorable mention right there. Like, just some of the characters that we just didn't know really was going to be in it. Even though I think we knew Reptile was going to be in it, but like that fight sequence was dope.
I didn't know who was going to be in this movie.
I didn't know Cabal was going to be in it.
Yeah, I thought that was dope.
That was pretty hard, and I liked what they did with Cabal. They definitely had to throw like characters in there, for sure. But yeah, Kano, he was just a comedic relief. I mean, he definitely filled that spot that we would have had with Johnny Cage if he was in this movie. But I understood why they left him out. But he's coming. Just rest assured, Johnny Cage is coming. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, man. So let's talk about what I didn't like about the movie. I'm sure you got some things you didn't like about it.
What I didn't like was how one-sided it was. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the bad guys won like when nobody knew how to fight, basically.
Yeah.
And then it's like all the good guys won. Yeah. And then I hate to say it like that, but we all know that like it's not like that.
No, it's not, man. And how'd you feel about the fight sequences?
I liked them. Like I didn't like how they started because it was kind of like, oh, we're just gonna run right here and we're gonna fight each other.
It was kind of like no like motivation behind it. It was like a setup of a video game. It was like I say a little banter and then the camera just shifts over and it's fight. Right,
the fight.
What I'm saying?
No, I enjoyed the fatalities that they had in there and the moves that I was able to recognize.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Liu Kang's kick, the little kick across the air.
Is what they call it, the bicycle kick?
Yeah, the bicycle kick. I really enjoyed that. I love Sonya's shooters, the little purple, pink shooters. Lasers. Yeah, I love that. I was wanting Kano to do the little ball. I think that that's a classic move from Kano too.
Yeah.
What else?
Well, Kano kind of wasn't that good of a fighter. He kind of was like a dude you fight in a bar somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
right.
He might be good if you're drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the Scorpion's spear, I think that was too cool.
Yeah, like that, like I said, like they really turned it up with the visual effects. And so I think that's a big takeaway from it. Like, you see where the money went, where the budget went. It went to the visual effects, and like everything else that you kind of didn't like about it was because it was just a very limited budget and that's what they had left. Which is why, like, now that I know there's another one coming, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know it'll get better and the budget will get bigger. I think like what I didn't like about it was again the writing. I thought the story was just a little bit lazy. I think that they could have really took some time away from Cole's story and helped build
everybody else,
the key players' stories a little bit and give a little bit more motivation. Cause like really it just seemed like nobody really had any motivation except for this big thing like Earth's in danger and we gotta save it. Yeah. But like getting there, and it was a jumble, man. I ain't gonna lie. And like the costumes, man, was another thing for me, man.
I'm trying to think who had the worst one.
Scorpion and Sub-Zero costumes were horrible, bro.
I think Sub-Zero's costume
was
horrible,
clunky. The mask didn't really fit on their face.
Scorpions was straight.
Nah, man, I ain't like it. I ain't like it, bro.
I wish Melina would have had the mask on. So when she took, like, her mouth started growing, she takes off the mask and you can see it then because, she looks like a regular girl until she takes her mask
like she just chewed rocks.
Yeah.
Really
I do wish they would have mentioned Katana a little bit or somewhere. Like, I wish they would have mentioned more of the characters. Like, they showed Nightwolf. I'm sorry for just jumping around.
No, you're right. They
showed Nightwolf. They showed not Fujin, but Kato Khan. I wish they would have talked more about those characters as well. Like past champions, tell us who were the past champions.
Exactly.
Go into a little bit of their fights and what they had to do, and explain the movie because like what y'all are doing or what I got from this movie was you guys are trying to start the series over as if nobody knows about Mortal Kombat. Yeah.
And I think everybody has some type of basic knowledge of Mortal Kombat at the end of the day. Like, I don't care who you are. You feel me? And so, like, but I just, those things right there were the shortcomings of it. I thought that Cole Young's final look was garbage. I thought that was trash, horrible. I don't know why they kept them pants on that man. Why it couldn't be no full suit?
I was trying to figure out where they were going with it and that's another thing that led me to believe that he was just a narration part. Like his character is a narration of all the other characters because he never what was his power? He just got the little things, the little weapons. He didn't have anything he could shoot out or any special moves or anything. He just knew how to fight.
He just got like a little suit.
Yeah, and the suit turned red when he got hit by Goro.
It's like Black Panther's suit, actually.
Yeah, right, exactly like Black Panther's suit. It was just gold.
So it's gold.
No, I think I'm with you on Cole was we wasted a lot of time on Cole. But I get where they were going. It's just it was unnecessary.
Honestly, they could have used Jax and Sonya to tell that story, bro.
They could have used the exact same story from the last time, from the first time.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mind them seeing Jax and Sonya going on like some past missions and stuff, and they start uncovering this information.
Really link these folks together.
Yeah,
instead of I want to find Raiden's temple, and that's how you link it. It's like I'm with you on that. It could have went 10 other different ways, but
it happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think the biggest takeaway from this is, it was a solid movie. Of course, it had its problems.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like it came together. It definitely made me smile. The action was where it needed to be, but next time hire some different writers. You got to fire those writers. Hopefully the budget is bigger to where they can get better costumes. Cause I mean, Sub-Zero and Scorpion, it was too clunky. And then in the beginning, they look like Amazon and UPS fighting.
Get out of here.
Bro, it looked like UPS and Amazon. It's like, yo, you moving in on my package territory type stuff. You know what I'm saying? It was just not, it wasn't there. It was.
I feel like for the next, like this movie set it up well. Like it's like threw it up there. You know what I'm saying? For the next one to be 10 times better.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the argument now was a lot of people are saying that, back then they were like the first movie was better than the second one.
Story-wise, it was.
But it's like, for me, this is a way for you to build. And then, once you get to your climax, because the thing about it is, it's like you're able to build this world out however big you want to, because you have so many characters to bring into it. You have so many different bosses to bring into it, because you got Quan Chi, Shinnok. Both of those guys are in a total different direction than where Shang Tsung is. And then you didn't even bring in Shao Kahn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like so many different characters to bring in. And it's like, this is just the tip of the iceberg.
It is, man. So what would you like to see going forward for the Mortal Kombat franchise?
I would like to see the actual tournament, because if we realize we didn't get a real tournament in this one, but I would like to see more character development, not based on code, but more so based on the characters that we know. I like to see more storylines into the characters and link those characters together, because we kind of know how the characters are linked, but we have to see it.
And I'm with you on that. What I would also love to see is maybe since, Warner Brothers and all that, they own this property and they got HBO Max, maybe they create some shows kind of like how Disney's doing.
I would love to see that.
And, to kind of fully flesh out some of those characters that we didn't get to really sink our teeth into. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be amazing if they were to do that. And then, again, like just take it to the next level, man. Spend some more time with that story next time.
Oh yeah, dope.
But I mean, overall, I liked it.
Yeah, overall to me, it was dope. I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah, it's definitely in the collection.
It's definitely gonna go in my collection. I can't wait until the next one, because the way they set it up this is one of the best setups that I'm paying attention to, because it's kind of like you were let down. Like a lot of people were let down. Like you expected more. They gave you enough to satisfy you, but just wait.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now they can tilt the scale one or two ways. Like they can't pull this out again, with another, okay, well, we're gonna keep going with Cole Young. I know he's going to be a part of it, but if you're going to make him a part of it, you develop his character a little bit better.
It's got to be more interesting. For me, I'm thinking, I just had my own theories with that. You kind of laughed at me, but I think that he would make a good Baraka character. You know what I'm saying? As far as because of his weapons on his suit.
Yeah,
I would love for that bad boy to melt onto him somehow. He get in some type of accident that messes him. I mean, because it doesn't. I mean,
but
I don't know.
The reason I say that wouldn't work is because Baraka was a Takardan.
So what? So what? Anything's possible in Mortal Kombat. Right. If Sub-Zero can come back as noob, you know what I'm saying? Cole Mike can get in a freak accident.
Yeah.
It will make it more interesting.
It happens, man. But more fatalities. More character development for the next one. I like the idea of them actually going, because they did have a Mortal Kombat series at one point with Michael J. White.
Oh yeah.
But I would like to see, because I mean, it's a great idea what the Disney did with the Avengers and coming out with those series, but Mortal Kombat has to come out with more movies. What I think they're gonna do, or what I would do, is just follow the game. Like you had your Mortal Kombat 1, come out with another Mortal Kombat, come out with another one, go to one where it's just specific for a character, and then go to, another Mortal Kombat, build out the universe, the Mortal Kombat universe.
Yeah, I hear that,
and
man.
Build from there,
all of
man.
that. So I guess the big takeaways from it is we loved the fight. We love the fights. Did we love the fights?
We like the fights.
We like the fights. We love the characters, most of them. And the fatalities and the visual effects were amazing. And just as a bonus, I like the music score. I love what they did at the end of it with the original theme song for Mortal Kombat. That was pretty dope too. Yeah. So, what I didn't like too much, the story. Yeah. You know that. The Cole Young character, got to make him interesting. The costumes, they got to up that, give us something a little bit more movie, you know what I'm saying? Not so cosplayish, Mm-hmm. And then the editing on the fight scenes, it was a little choppy in some places.
Yeah, at one point it was just like too much.
Very jarring. So, fix that. And I think you got yourself a pretty successful sequel.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I guess that's it for Did You Like It? I hope you guys liked it. Hey, I'm Dre.
And I'm Tommy, man. Let us know in the comments if you like this new Mortal Kombat. Let us know what your dislikes were for it and your favorite character and who you would like to see in the next one. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and look out for the next movie reviews we do.
That's right. And share it
on Did You Like It?